Hello everyone. This video wasn't supposed to have any sound, and I was like, why don't I do a voiceover and explain what I'm doing? Right here, I'm cutting out the fabric for the outfit, like the base outfit for Spike, kind of like a Sith inspired outfit. I thrifted this fabric, and the second piece was like from a cardigan that I also thrifted. Also, the pattern is like a shitty pattern that I made like the first time that I gave the puppets legs. So I do want to alter that pattern and maybe like add some stuff to it. Um yeah. And here I'm just sewing. I didn't add the elastic on the foot and like arm area like I normally do to make it clownish because I wasn't trying to go with like a clown Sith outfit, just kind of like Sith vibes. This is the base outfit. It's kind of see-through, which I kind of like it like that. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do like 2 layers of fabric, but I really like this fabric. I also feel like I wanted to use it for something else, but oh well, it has been used. um I have to fix one of his hands that's like not stitched well, or like the glue's coming off because I didn't really sew this puppet since it was my first puppet. I do with other things now. This is him trying it on. Wow, looking good, Spike. And then, oh, I wanted to make like a hoodie for him, but I also like was doing this very last minute, so I didn't have the time to like, you know, be all like perfect about it. So this is also like the only piece I had left from that cardigan, so I kind of had to like make it work, or it's like the one bigger piece that I had left. Um, I wasn't sure if to cut it or not, but I figured that if I just added a piece of elastic at the bottom of the fabric, that it'd kind of look like a hoodie, which it kind of did. And I didn't like how it looked just on top of him because I thought of just leaving it like that first, but then I'm like, I'm just gonna add safety pins so it looks nicer. Safety pins. Alright, so I added the safety pins from like the inside of his main outfit through it to kind of hide the safety pins. It should mostly do the work. I'm hoping I could remove his outfit without removing all the safety pins except the ones that I added to the back of the hoodie. I also kind of wanted to do like a cape or something, but then I'm like, it might be too much where like it takes away from his little outfit. And then there's a little string hanging out on the side of his face because I like stitched up some stuff last time and tried to hide the string, and then I did end up cutting it at some point. Um, yes, and this is how the side and the back looks. I didn't want to cut the fabric to like have it be perfect because I feel like I kind of wanted some pieces of like the fabric hanging, blending into like kind of like the rest of his outfit. Um, yeah. And the back there, you could see that he had 2 pieces of elastic. So normally when I make his outfit, wow, looking good. Anyways, when I make his outfit, I used to put 3 elastic pieces in the back. And now it's 2 pieces. And this little vinyl fabric is what I'm gonna use to give him like a belt, because it felt like he was missing a belt. I wrote 18 inches, but I think it was actually maybe 16 inches that I made it. Um, this fabric's really thick, so I did have to add like rivets instead of sewing it because there's no way my sewing machine will allow me to sew this. Anyways, I like to use this little like hand puncher thing instead of like the hammer, which I used to do a lot before. So until this is not sharp enough, I'll I'll continue to use this method. And I added two D-rings to the end of it so I could just tie it from the back. And this is how it looks. Wow. Wow. I think here, oh, I wanted to give him a lightsaber, so I made one with foam. I don't think you're supposed to spray this because it's foam, but I'm on a time crunch, so I hope it works. I also don't have red tape because I could use tape, but. And this is it drying. Then I draped some fabric over. I was gonna sew it, but then I was like, actually looks fine, just like draped over his shoulder and like through his belt. So that was cute. And then I just added details to this. That's it. Bye.